It's been a while. Let's do some vinyl unboxings. Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while and this is one of the first few videos for 2025, but as usual, let's get along and let's head on from here. This unboxing is a special one. I have two parcels here all the way from vinylworld.in, and I'm ever so happy to share these purchases with you. But just before we do that, let me just say that vinylworld.in has been absolutely great in sourcing vinyls that are not currently available much everywhere else. You sort of have to be first to view on the site. They do send out mails when they update the website. It's quite easy to navigate, and they have quite a bit of good LPs and in good quality as well. Their grading is great, and I've never had any issues with them. So without much ado, let's get started with the vinyls. So I've got the first box here. Let's open it up. Let's get out the trusty blade. And cut them open. Most of the time you see this white tape on here. These are tape done by Customs of South Africa. Just to double check whatever's in the parcel is exactly what they're saying it is. Blade one side, and let's get started. So this parcel is a mixture of LPs, CDs and EPs, but we'll go through them one by one. What's quite nice about these is you hardly find them on even Discogs and stuff for decent prices, and vinylworld.in has never disappointed. First one is a lovely soundtrack from the 80s, or late 80s should I say. Love Marriage with Anil Kapoor and Meenakshi Seshadri. Really nice score. Okay, I see there's some special edition LPs in there. Let's get a hold of the cover there. Love Marriage. We'll look at these in a bit. And that's the actual LP. So let me just show you the grading. This one was marked as very good, and as you can see, it's absolutely brilliant. Thanks Suresh, always a pleasure to do business with you. I think there's such a great level of respect because his website's always updated and they always have such good LPs out there to buy. So if you have seen my previous two episodes, I've spoken about the EPS, electronically produced stereo, and normal stereo. I've actually been able to source a few of these EPs, or SPs as they call them, because they only have one song on each side, from vinylworld.in. So let's see, this special one here is Jil Ke Us Par. Ari Burman's beautiful score with Chal Chale E Dil on one side and the other side Do Good Pia. Lovely, lovely, lovely songs that are in their original analog form. No fake stereo here. And then this one would be the other one of Jil Ke Us Par. This one's got Keh Rahe Hai on one side and Hai Bichua on the other side. It's actually quite nice to find these because they're hardly available on other sites or other collectors pages as well, because everybody wants them. This one is called Alif Leila, had music by Sham Sundar and with lyrics by Zahir Ludhianvi. One that I haven't seen really much anywhere else and one that I didn't have, so I decided to pick it up. Two songs on side 2 by Talat Mehbood, Ye Bebasi, Ye Mera and Mere Nagmo Ka, Mere Nagmo. I haven't heard them, but I'm sure they will be losing scores. I actually bought it because I saw a Lata Rafi duet called Kya Raat Suhani and the Lone Lata Mangeshkar track Bahar Aayi Khili Kaliya. Interesting. Maybe we'll give this a play and play it on the YouTube as well. But yeah, these are the EPs that are here. I know that these are the only 3 EPs in this package, so I'm sure that's that. So the second one we have here is Chakma, which is a lovely score by Papi Lahiri. What actually allured me to get this soundtrack was seeing the collaboration between Mohammed Rafi and Papi Lahiri. I know there's quite a few soundtracks where he has worked with Mohammed Rafi, but I just think it's a bit special to listen to these again. This particular one was released in 1984, so basically 3 years after Rafi Saab's demise. And this one was graded as very good plus as well, and you can see it doesn't fail. Okay, so these next 3 are the last Shimaru releases from the batch that was last released, which happened to be Aa Gale Lag Ja, Aao Pyar Kare and Jigar, if I'm not mistaken. Here we have Bazi in a gatefold. They've at least produced some good LP covers as well. Quite nice. So apparently word going around is that these were not mastered so well, even though they have the analog mastering on there, but we will have a look into them and see exactly how they sound, and I will share that maybe as shorts from now on, YouTube shorts or shorter videos on Instagram and Facebook. So subscribe to all of the social media channels and you will stay up to date with all these vinyl reviews as well. The next one we have is Admi. It's also a beautiful soundtrack to have, especially if you grew up in the 90s, and especially having the main singers from that time, which were Kumar Sanu, Kavita Krishnamurti, Muhammad Aziz, Udit Narayan and Alka Yagnik, basically. Oh, and how can we forget Sadhna Sargam. Absolutely great. Not too sure about the quality of these, but we will definitely give them a spin, so you'll be able to determine exactly what they are like. Stay tuned. Last one, beautiful soundtrack by Anu Malik, Pool Aur Angar. This particular one has quite a good amount of songs. I just hope and pray that the mastering was done well on these ones as well. I actually have the CD of this one, but it's special to have the vinyl of it as well. I love Chori Chori Dil Tera Hua and Puli Angar Ban Gaya by Muhammad Aziz. Beautiful songs, and I think they've lasted the test of time. I mean, they're still getting released now, and I hope these series would actually Shimaru would actually go for the ones that are more popular, like these ones, so that they are mastered properly and released with some fanfare, And that's, I think, the last of the LPs. Let's see, I think we did have 2 CDs here as well. Okay, that's it. There weren't any CDs in this one. So let's go off to the second package from vinylworld.in. This package didn't come too long after that one. It was just overflow from the first package. We didn't really have much of air container space, so Suresh kindly packed it into a second one. And let's start. Do a proper unboxing of these. Now this one, I know in particular has something I've been looking for a long time. So let's get started. And it's the first one I pulled out. I'm a huge fan of both Parveen Sultana and Muhammad Dilshad Khan, and they've released I think maybe 4 or 5 LPs in a series where they have performed together, and let me tell you, they are amazing. They are absolutely complementary to each other, not overshadowing, even though Parveen Sultana can reach those highs like no one else, but absolutely beautiful. Here we have a beautiful Rag Multani and Rag Puriya Dhanashri. Can't wait to give this one a listen. I think this one was also graded as very good. As you can see, no artifacts or anything with the LP. It's absolutely brilliant. We'll give this a listen and provide feedback as well. Next up, okay, so I do have this one. I have featured it before in the actual real stereo LPs. What's nice about this is the different art cover. I actually was looking for the one with this artwork right here because it's actually quite more appealing than the other version of the LP. It's nice just to have both, and I think the back cover was pretty standard, but it was actually this front cover that was quite cool. Looking at the LP, this was also graded as very good, and as you can see, just a little marks on the labels, but the actual vinyl is in great condition. Next up we have a score by Kamal Kant on a record label that's not quite popular as the others. I shouldn't say popular, not quite common as the others. This was Jyoti Records, Mohabbat Ki Kasam. Haven't listened to it, but actually quite interesting to hear this. As you can see, Jyoti Records, and this one was from 1985, so probably quite interesting to hear the soundtrack and see, especially when you have Muhammad Aziz, Shabir Kumar, Shailendra Singh, Shabir Kumar, Mahendra Kapoor and Alka Yagnik as early as 1985 on here. Let me just show you what the labels look like. So I know there was a horror soundtrack called A Tripped Atma that I was looking for. Really hard to find that one. I think that score is by Usha Khanna, so actually looks quite nice. We'll definitely give this a listen and hear what it's all about. Okay, so the special one I was talking about is here, and that is this one. More so for the shape of the LP cover itself, and I'm absolutely loving it. This octagon cover of Besuban by Ram Lakshman. Oh, and the beautiful track is on side A, Harek Jeevan by Lata Mangeshkar. What an amazing track that is. There's such a beautiful sweet melody to the antras. It is something else. You have to listen to it if you haven't heard it already, all the way back from 1982. Thank you, Suresh, for sourcing this one, and most CBS recordings have been quite good, so I'm hoping this one would follow suit as well. Here we go. Another beautiful soundtrack by Usha Khanna, Bin Pere Hum Tere. And why I've been looking especially for these 45 RPM LPs is because sound quality is impeccable. I know I give EMI a hard time for producing half-hearted LPs at most times, but these 45 LPs, 45 RPM LPs are spectacular in sound. And if you see them and it's especially something that you like, please give it a go. I think this one was also graded as very good. So it is absolutely near mint in my opinion. If you look at the actual LP itself, it is amazing. So let's continue over to the next one. Let's see what gems are waiting for us in the next lot. This one is Lootmar. Beautiful Rajesh Roshan score, especially after watching the Roshans on Netflix. It's actually quite cool, and this is a beautiful gatefold. As you can see, the gradings are quite good. This was also graded as very good, VG+. It's only got the sticker, but other than that, it's been absolutely amazing. This one's got that beautiful Jab Chahe Mera Jadoo and the Aaj Ka Din song, Lata Mangeshkar and Kishore Kumar. I always say it, and I'll say it again and again, that I think Rajesh Roshan gave Kishore Kumar and Mohammed Rafi a second lease of life on his compositions. He made them sound actually quite good. There's the LP, which is actually in quite great condition as well. One that I'm going to enjoy spinning, Lootmar. Then we have, so this one, Pagal Premi. I'm sure many people would have not heard or seen of this one, but special one, mainly again because of the collaboration between Anu Malik and Mohammed Rafi. This was the second time Anu Malik has used Mohammed Rafi in his compositions. This one was released way back in 1982 as well. The first one was Poonam, Anu Malik's one of his first soundtracks that he released, and then this one was Pagal Premi. I think it was the third soundtrack of his career, but actually quite a good one. And I mean, if you look at all the singers, we see Kishore Kumar, Mohammed Rafi, Asha Bhosle, Amit Kumar, Shailendra Singh, Dilraj Kaur, Amit Kumar, and again Kishore Kumar. And I will tell you the verdict of this after I listen to it as well. This was one I was looking for quite a while. When it appeared up on vinylworld.in, I actually took up the opportunity and made it out there. I will obviously clean this with ultrasonic cleaner before I spin them, as I do with most of my records. So I have the South African version of Mother India, and we'll talk about South African LPs in another episode, but I needed to get the Angel LP of Mother India just because this was one of the first releases. If you see the catalog number 3AEX5001, lovely cover, and I think this was one of the reprints. It's not the double ring Odeon, but one of the represses, which I really don't mind. Beautiful score by Naushad. Next up we have another Devanand film, Swami Dada, by the great R.B. Burman. For anybody who knows, this is a lovely score as well. Very melodious music, and can't wait to give this one a spin too. This one was graded as very good plus as well. You can see LP looks hardly played. And if I look at that run out groove here, I would be actually quite interested in doing the timing and checking how long this side runs. can't wait to listen to all of these beautiful gems. And a big thank you to Vinyl World.in for actually sourcing these LPs. So this one in particular I bought because I'm a big fan of Master Dixit, and this is one of her first movies. I think this one came out as well in 1986. But what's special is this was the first edition gatefold LP, and it was actually quite nice because there's a lovely collab here between Sharmila Tagore, Meenakshi Seshadri, Madhuri Dixit and Shashi Kapoor. Lovely to see this actual LP cover, and this record was graded as very good as well. As you can see, quite good. Lovely score by Lakshmikant Pyarelal. So, evergreen classic again. I have the Kohinoor South African release of Beju Bora. I would love to have had this one, and finally got it through Vinyl World.in. Thank you for that. Absolutely amazing score by Naushad. If you haven't heard Beju Bora, I think you should go out and seek it, especially on the record. It has all its other special tracks with it. This one was graded as very good plus, and as you can see, label, LP, everything is in great condition. So if you want a bit of a headliner into Beju Bora, you can head over to the website www.thegreatbollywoodparty.com and look at the review I've done. I think what Naushad has done with Beju Bora, especially reintroducing classical music into film scores with such rousing melodious music, it was something of a speciality. Please go out, read it, and let me know what you think as well. This one was basically filler. I just needed one more to make the quota for the level of I just needed to make one more to fit the quota for the packaging. So I chose this one, Tera Karam Mera Dharam, music by Sonic Omi, and I think this was also in the late 80s or early 80s, 1985. Quite interested to hear the music here. I haven't really heard it, so it will be a good listen to music from a unheard perspective. And it was, judging by Sonic Omi, it should be a good score. Great condition as well. I think that covers it for the LPs. And as I said in the other one, we have also found the original analog source for Hira Panna. So this is the one without EPS. This one has the title track Panna Ki Tamanna and Main Tasveer Utarta. We also found these ones, and these are all the analog sources for some of these soundtracks. The BOE SP editions of these records. This one is Yado Ki Barat, it has O Meri Soni and Chura Liya Hai Tumne, the original analog version. And as well as Berag, the original analog version of this, and this one is Sare Shahar Mein Aap Sa Koi Nahi and Peete Peete Kabhi Kabhi Yu Jam. now we're going to come to the CDs of these. I will just give you an introduction to what I have and why I actually chose them. The first one would be Unwind, Stressless Music, Bamboo Flute by Rupak Kulkarni. Lovely selection of tracks with flute by Rupak Kulkarni. Then we have this one by Ustad Sultan Khan and U Srinivas. Having watched U Srinivas live, I can tell you his music is absolutely losing, and there's quite a few on Water Lily records that we've heard that are actually quite superb and beautiful. Can't wait to give these a listen as well. And this one has Ragam Tanam Pallavi, which is something I actually enjoy when I listen to classical music. And then we have another one, a fusion of Indian bamboo and flute and Spanish guitar. Spanish guitar is one of my favorite instruments, and to actually hear it in conjunction with the bamboo flute played by Rakesh Chaurasia, who we've actually watched live, is beautiful. We can't wait to actually give this a listen to and actually listen to what it's all about. I'm sure most of these pieces will be rag based, but they do have a very contemporary side to it, using the Spanish guitar. So I suppose the rhythms and beats of the raga come very nicely intertwined into all of these things. And I think that's it from vinylworld.in. Just want to say a big thank you to Suresh from Vinyl World for always ensuring that the parcels come through in impeccable condition, and yeah, looking forward to finding some more gems on there. Thank you so much. Please do let me know your thoughts on this video, and I'd love to share any music from what you've seen me unbox. So hit me up, let me know. You'll find me on all the social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and even YouTube. So head out there, give me a shout. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.